This Veterans Day says we can use military history to help us in the corporate world. Lee Pepper is the author of Never Outmatched: Military Strategies to Lead, Innovate, and Win in the Modern Marketing Battlefield. Welcome, Lee, to Charlotte Today. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thank you so much. So honored to be here with you.
Of course. Let's talk about your book. What got you to write this? What was sort of the premise of it for you?
Well, I was fortunate growing up in a military family. My father, was 26 years retired. That my first job out of college was working for Ross Perot. And he was obviously a veteran himself and very supportive. So I wanted to share some of these strategies that I learned when I was in the Army that I translated into powerful mental models that anybody can use in their corporate career.
Oh, share some of those, would you? I love that.
Well, I think one of the first ones that people really resonate with in the book is this idea of commander's intent. And a lot of times we struggle working with millennials or Generation Alpha, but I always work so well with younger people because I give them my commander's intent and then I let them go and run with it. I'm not trying to micromanage them to death, and that was one of the things I learned in my service.
So you tell them, clearly communicate what it is that you're
Absolutely.
looking for, and then they go do their thing.
Absolutely.
What are some of the biggest barriers that someone has transitioning from the military to civilian business?
I think that a lot of times we get stuck trying to figure out, well, I worked on this system in the military, and I've got to go find that system in the civilian world, and sometimes those don't translate. What's really helpful is that most of the time we're sought after for businesses because of our leadership, our creativity, our innovation. And so that's what veterans need to focus on. That is what people that are hiring want. They don't necessarily care that you worked on this particular battle system.
They're looking for that skill set
Absolutely.
that you have. So what are some misconceptions that maybe business owners might have in hiring veterans?
Yeah, I think that a lot of times they feel that we are very hierarchical, and we are when it comes to training, but we're very innovative. And when you give us the mission, when we're out there executing it, either in a training situation or on the battlefield, we have to be able to pivot. We have to be innovative and creative, and I think that's what really businesses thrive and want from us.
And again, these are lessons that we can all learn from, too, in your book. You volunteer with the Veterans Treatment Court. What is that? Yeah,
most large counties in America have a Veterans Treatment Court. It's an alternative sentencing. So veterans that get out, if they run into some type of legal problem, they can apply to join the Veterans Treatment Court. And it allows them to go through therapy and get connected with the VA to make sure they're getting all the services instead of just sending them straight to jail. And we're always looking for mentors. So that's one of those things. If you're a veteran and you haven't gotten connected with your Veterans Treatment Court, we need mentors all the time.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you brought that up. I know you are going around the country speaking now, too, based on your book and your service in the military.
Yes, I just did my first TED Talk down in Ocala, Florida on Saturday, so I was really pleased. And it was a lot of veteran themes that I addressed, in my talk, and I think it was very well received. And I'll be speaking at the Veteran Ready Summit in D.C. in December. So if anybody is looking for a veteran or a person that's worked in business and transition, I'm always available. And I love just mentoring people that are going through their own transition, from the military.
Good stuff, Lee Pepper. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Go to neveroutmatched.com, neveroutmatched.com. You can get in touch with Lee there and order a copy of his book. Again, thank you so much for your time.